Buongiorno. Guess where I am? That is actually along there, the top of some of the walls in Lucca. We were told to kind of probably be best to leave the house today for the day because they're sandblasting with water. So we thought we'd never been to Lucca, let's come. Or David has, I haven't. And it's just going to be a very gentle day because I can't walk much. I've had a few things upset me this morning, so now I'm hoping I can just sit quietly somewhere in a nice cafe and have a gentle morning coffee with a nice cornetto, a croissant, and start to decompose, de-stress, decompose. I don't want to decompose. Honestly, my brain is still frazzled, and it's just, as I said, it's one of those days. You've got to laugh about it. We've just started to enter into the center of Lucca, and I remember people saying how beautiful the lovely fashion was here. They have their own style. There's a lot of sartoria or dressmakers and some really beautiful arty dress shops, and I've just come across one straight away. Even if it's not your style, you can really appreciate the art and the color and the design. They look really beautiful. And actually I'm trying to find, see that lovely overcoat, that long overcoat in that really pretty color, that's €79. So we're not talking about sort of high-end couturier type prices. We're talking actually very reasonable prices for something that looks like it's very, very individual clothing. So it's lovely. Seaside, gorgeous. That lady's actually wearing that coat. I love it. It's beautiful. The sign on the front for this says Prefettura Carabinieri, but goodness me, it's an amazing old palace. Let's have a look. The Prefectura and police have a very special, very, very special palace of their own here, that's for sure. Goodness me. With a very old church right behind. Oh, look at those for doors, as David said. Goodness gracious me. What are they? 5-6 meters tall? Oh my goodness. That's quite some architecture, isn't it? And there are beautiful scrolls and different individual things. I'm using my walking stick as a pointer now. Really beautiful lady Maria just ran into us on her bicycle here in Lucca and said that she watches our YouTube, which is always gorgeous. And what were you saying you did, Maria?
I am a tour guide. That's why I was with my bicycle.
And it says Giro d'Italia.
Giro d'Italia.
Which is going around at the moment.
So many people downtown that came for this.
Fantastic.
A lot of foreigners, so we're very, very happy.
Oh, awesome. That's fantastic.
Nice to meet you.
It's beautiful to meet you too. Thank you. I'll look you up on Facebook. Thank you. Ciao. We're on Piazza Napoleon under these beautiful trees. And there's a lovely statue over there. Maybe it's the man himself. And there's a no, it doesn't look like him, does it? Oddly enough, but it must be someone else. And there's a lovely carousel here, and it looks like a big group of people are just about to take off on a bicycle tour, which might very well be our lovely Maria that just came over to us, because she was on a bicycle and said she was leading a tour around. So it might be a bicycle tour that she's doing. She was in a rush and didn't get to tell us. But there's some lovely buildings and it's very sweet. And I'm going to find a nice place to sit down now for a morning coffee and a cappuccino and a cornetto, I think. What a pretty parterre of flowers shining in the sun, and there's a gorgeous statue at the back that I can't really see against the sunshine, but looks like a lovely bronze statue. And this is just on the square where we just were, so Piazza Napoleon. There we go. And now we're headed up this way. That looks interesting. Look how lovely that is, stunning. Isn't it beautiful? With it looks like a very, very old, perhaps a church behind, directly behind. And then just up here we have that gorgeous tower that we're headed towards. Oh wow, they did a Giro d'Italia, massive pink cake, because it passed through here yesterday. How sweet is that? What a gorgeous, lovely old-fashioned cake shop, pasticceria. It's beautiful. How gorgeous is this? With the Giro d'Italia passing through town yesterday, as lovely Maria just told us, they've got this very cute setup here, Karl Kempinski, with the photographs in the domes in front of this incredible piazza, the beautiful towers, and obviously Cathedral behind. Just fabulous. And this is Piazza San Michele, and that is Chiesa di San Michele in Foro, and we will go up this way and back around the other way to see the front of that afterwards. But it's just gorgeous, isn't it? And there are those.
You see those ancient steps to get through.
I know. Actually, David was just pointing out, can you see the staircase running along the back of that part at the top there to get to the very, very top? Isn't that incredible?
No handrail, just
I don't think I'll be going, yes, not on the outside, a handrail on the inside and nothing on the outside. Don't think I'll be doing that today. Look at that beautiful facade up there with all of the pots on the balcony. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it sweet? They put all the different bicycle wheels in there for the Giro d'Italia. What a lovely little street, and there's bicycles the whole way along. I'm just going to show you the entire piazza really slowly as I just turn. I'm standing right in the center. Okay. So it's obviously restaurants and pizzeria and cafe and things the whole way around. And there's my, oh, here comes my patiently waiting gorgeous husband.
Found something.
Found something. Wonderful, thank you.
Well, here we are. Coffees have arrived. Croissant. Taste
from my cappuccino, do I?
the no cappuccino moustache. And Marissa, what do you think of Luca so far?
I really like it, and I think I had a bit of a round.
Oh, my omelette's arriving. Beautiful. Grazie. Grazie.
I was having a rant earlier on because we started off the day quite badly, but Luca's put me in a really lovely mood now.
Yeah.
Which is good. And I'm having kind of a late breakfast because I felt queasy this morning, and David decided to join me by having an omelette.
Yummy omelette. I'll just look at this omelette. Now that is looking good.
I'm having your typical Italian breakfast. It's kind of like a croissant but not, but it's got marmellata in it. I'm having cappuccino and a freshly squeezed orange juice with some
beautiful
acqua frizzante. But I'm hoping.
And what did you think of all the shops that we passed on the way here?
Yeah. Really surprised. I think you were as well. Amazing men's stores. I said to David, if you were in
Very stylish.
a wardrobe of clothing, this is the place to come.
Man about Luca is very stylish.
Lots of very English style.
There were a few sort of
menswear, like very British Oxford kind of look, you know.
Yeah, Oxford, Cambridge.
Which suits David. So
Although one of them was closing down, so.
You might need to go back and pay 70% off.
70% off, exactly.
Everything's out. And I saw some, I think I showed you in the beginning, but I'll show you some more. I saw some incredible women's wear that was so different to anywhere I've seen before.
Unique.
Which I really liked, and it's lovely to see very individual things.
Yeah.
So yes, I think it would be the kind of place to come to have a lovely day out like we're doing today, have some lunch, breakfast, whatever, and go shopping when you've got some money to
Go
spend.
shopping. Yes.
And you don't have major renovations
You can
happening
go.
at your house.
Exactly.
Taking up all of your money.
Exactly.
That would be the plan.
That's the plan. Come and hit that credit card. All right, let's have our brekkie. Now, how are you feeling after your brekkie? Oh yeah, filming you. In this beautiful, look at this.
I'm feeling a lot better, thank you, sweetheart. Yeah,
Excellent.
That really hit the spot was what I needed.
That hit the spot, didn't it? That was very tasty.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, now I feel like I'm more refreshed and feeling a little bit more normal. I've given my leg a little rest. I'll sit here for another 5 minutes or so and then I'll be fine.
And then we'll meander through the back streets of Lucca. Excellent.
David, we can't stop talking about the bread, can we, that they gave us. He said, I think it's Lucca bread. I remember it from when I was here a long time ago. They have the best bread. This is a beautiful building, and we're just about to go through that archway straight in front once I get through all these people. So Piazza Teatro, and we're going through this lovely archway now to leave it. This is a beautiful building that we walked by before that says it was an old medical centre, but now it's the centre for the commercianti of Lucca. But we just loved this interior courtyard. What beautiful, beautiful architecture.
Now look at these gates.
I know. Oh gosh, yes, actually. That's, oh gosh, David, we could do with that gate at home. Although it would probably be the swishest gate in all of Chianni. And then the doors. Yes, we have door envy everywhere we go. I've mentioned that before. We just walked past a truffle shop and David said, now that we're downwind of it, I can smell it. He said, you can't be in Tuscany without a tartufo shop, can you? You definitely can't. Look at these beautiful winding, well, this one's dead straight actually, but beautiful streets. Yes, the back of another beautiful church with a lovely carving over the doorway. I'm not sure what this little piazza is. We haven't seen a name on this one yet. But we keep on coming across all these beautiful little piazzas. It really is a really lovely city, and when people say it's a very livable city, I can totally understand why they say that now, because I said to David, even with for me today, who's on crutches, or a crutch at the moment, I can walk about because it's all flat. There's lots of people on bicycles and it's really, really easy. Everything's close by, lots of things to do and see, and lots of shops and everything you need. So you can really imagine it would be very, very easy to live somewhere like this. That is now the front of that lovely church with its gorgeous bell tower. Another beautiful building here with a lovely, lovely statue and the most lovely marble bath. Yes, I was just looking at that just as David mentioned it. And little cafes and restaurants. And this is called Piazza del Salvatore. Very, very lovely.
Get that on the back of the 500.
We were waiting to come a crop with this. Isn't that extraordinary? So we were behind that before and said we must go around to see the front. Isn't that incredible? My goodness gracious. might pop in for gelato at Turandot after. But first we're going to go in and check out the interiors of this extraordinary looking church. Let's go, David. It says silencio, so I won't be speaking. Amore. Is it crisp? Buono, buono.
Arrivo, voglio prendere il turno.
This is an Italian bank. You don't get banks like this where I come from. Look at the ceilings. Oh, I need to touch the screen. Can you see that now? The most magnificent glass ceilings. Just amazing. This is Piazza San Giusto. David thought it was Piazza San Giusto, and he said, oh, it's the patron saint of taste. But no, he missed one little letter. It's another very sweet little piazza with nice little bars and things on it as well. But that front of the building is really quite spectacular. Of the, I suppose that would be Piazza San Giusto, I would imagine. It doesn't have a plaque, but it has a very Volterra front on it. We were saying Volterra, you often get those beautiful stripes. And yet another beautiful piazza. Well, this is the last incredible church I think we'll see today, because we are on the way back to the car. But this is Via del Duomo and this is Piazza del Duomo, and it's absolutely extraordinary. I just am blown away by how many incredible religious buildings there are in Lucca. But I did hear that the monks, I don't know in what century, went to China and brought back silk, and that was what brought a lot of money to Lucca. Hence, that might also explain why there are so many dressmakers and wonderful couturiers and things like that based here as well. And while fashion is perhaps very strong here, if they have a history of silks and making of things with fabrics, So that would make incredible sense to me, and also the wealth, because the buildings around here are extraordinary, and I've never seen so many cathedrals and churches in all my life, all together, one after the other.
I was determined to come to the top of the wall somewhere. You can't come to Lucca and then go on top of the wall.
And there's the wall.
Hey! And there's the beautiful walk that they talk about. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh,
Yes. Oh, there is. And it goes all the way down there. We're heading off down there.
And then just before we leave, I had to show you this, because Lucca is very, very famous for having one of the best summer music festivals in Europe, maybe more than Europe. But this year, as you can see, Duran Duran, but the list is just there. You're going to be able to read all the different stars. I mean, Eric Clapton, Ed Sheeran, Swedish House Mafia. I can't see from here the rest, but Smashing Pumpkins, etc. Lenny Kravitz, Calcutta, Mika Sam Smith, my gosh, yeah, lots and lots. Toto, just fantastic. Every year it's jam-packed with incredible artists. So that's usually in July here in Lucca. Even horses have to have lunch. And what a beautiful lunch. He's eating lots and lots of beautiful wildflowers. On the way home, we decided to take a detour via the coast to south of Livorno, and this is called Quercianella. I've always wanted to come here. Friends of ours come down here and go to the beach, and there's nice little beach clubs and restaurants, but I didn't know there was a castle literally right on the beach. And I've heard about some of the places down here. Yana, I've heard about places down here being, I don't know if this one is, but I've heard that there are some places that are or were places owned by the Medici. I know one further along that we just went by on the road that I couldn't film was. I don't know the history of this one, but I'll have to look it up. I can see the sea straight ahead, so I think we're in the right spot. So we have just arrived at Lentischio, but it is closed. They do lunch and then they open again for aperitifs and dinner. So we're here at the wrong time, unfortunately. But the gentleman was so lovely and said that I could film. I wanted to show you the gorgeous spot that we're in. And there are stairs going down, obviously, to the waterfront. I may not be able to do that, but I might be able to walk around. And I can see that there's something over there as well. We might have a little sneak preview, but it looks like the kind of place that we should come back, obviously for lunch or dinner. What a great spot. So they're open every day from the 1st of June. Another little part of the dining area there. It's really sweet. Well, I made it to the edge of the Mediterranean once more, but every time we seem to get here, it's always when we're not swimming, or I can't swim, or today I can't actually get down that far, that's for sure. But we've found some beautiful places that we can visit again when I'm all better and the weather is even better again, though today is perfection, I must admit, for spring. Finally, we're getting some beautiful spring weather, and tomorrow is meant to be even better, so I'm sure we'll be back to Quercianella, have some lunch in one of the lovely little restaurants like the one I've just shown you, and come down here for a gorgeous swim and a sunbake on the rocks. it's not the done thing to have cappuccino in the afternoon, but I haven't eaten literally all day except for this morning. And we're by the sea and we're at La Spiaggiata. Isn't it awesome? It's just awesome. It's so pretty. Finally resting my leg in the absolutely perfect spot. By the sea. And we're happy. We are sea people actually, even though we live in the country, so we love being by the sea. Well, this is as close to the waterfront as I'm going to get for the moment, but we've just been in La Spiaggiata upstairs, having a little bit of what I would call lunch, but it was like 4:30 in the afternoon. And you can come and rent a little beach bed, which we will definitely come and do, for only €5 the entire day during the low season, and then €10 for the entire day in high season, which is actually pretty darn good. And you've got the use of bathroom here, and obviously the little cafe which does, you know, little meals, light meals and stuff. Over there I think there could be a proper swimming pool perhaps, and another beach club over there, and it looks like there's a little port just over there with boats and things. So we're not sure what else exists. We haven't been able to adventure around any further, but this was already pretty darn good, wasn't it, my darling? Great find for us. Yeah, we're really happy about it.
Little getaway.
Yeah, exactly. Within sort of about 40 minutes, I suppose, from us, which is just awesome.